So this is the first test fit. I've just lifted it up with a tractor just to make my access a bit easier. Eventually I won't have these bolts showing. I'm going to laminate another sheet onto here and they'll be rebaited through this bit, so I'll have a big hole in this section, and they'll fasten via the next sheet, so then anything that does hit under there won't catch. It's not quite in position as I'd like it at the moment. It's ever so slightly further over at this side than at this side. It's not really that noticeable, but also if you look carefully there's more of a gap under the right hand rail than the left at the front corner. So I need to just tweak that, probably to do with how it's heated. And this corner needs cutting out to allow for this to come down. It does come down with that fitted, but it's not obviously not comfortable, so wants a good section cutting off of there to allow for that. And up top I'm going to just round these corners off a little bit. I was going to cut this down a bit to let a bit more air through to the engine, but I'm just going to, I think I'm going to leave that. I can't see it's going to make a whole hell of a lot of a difference. It's not like I'm in a terribly warm climate. I've got my beanie on today, so we'll see, maybe next summer, but until then it'll be fine because it's going to be cold whenever I ride it. Or that's my opinion, feel free to chime in. So I'll radius those off a little bit, tidy everything up, but I need to laminate that, and probably I'm also going to put a bit of extra reinforcement, maybe just with this strip across at this point, so so it sits up onto the rails evenly as possible. I'm slightly concerned when this is under full compression that this might touch this, particularly given I've lifted this. If it does, I may alter something, but I think the only thing that's going to touch is this bit, so I might even ditch that because I don't really need it now. I've fitted this bash plate because this is going to give the engine oil protection, keep all the crud off. That doesn't really need to be there, and I think that goes up in normal. I don't know how much travel there actually is, but so I think the only danger is that touching. Not exactly a big problem because it'll just squash, but something to bear in mind. So I'll take that off now, modify it, see how we go. Now, because this hole where I need to drill, the centre of it is in the existing hole, I'm going to, as you can see, I've just jigged it up there so I can press down and keep it under control whilst drilling. So that will go like so, so that's the bit underneath, that will sit like that and be glued in place. Slightly offset there, don't matter, because where the thing's going to sit. That's probably going to be alright actually by the time it's in position. And then your bolts will sit in there and they'll be protected then from being knocked off. That'll be like that, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and get that done. So I'll start with the ones underneath, these two. Just gently put them in. I'll put a washer on top just to help spread the load, and washer underneath as well. So folks, that's what we're left with. Nice full coverage bash plate. You can see in here, got protection for the oil filter, and it's very, very strong. Now it's under pressure from here and there. It's forcing out this point, so keeps the rigidity. Steel toe cap boots, no problem. Yep, I am incredibly happy with that. It'll help protect the engine from obviously stones, but all keeping the mud away. Nice and strong. And that's the fixings that are nicely tucked away. As I say, I've countersunk those. They're not actually doing anything, so it doesn't matter if they get hit really, but they are countersunk anyway. And yeah, stainless steel fixings. Everything works as it should. So that just clears. As does the side stand. No problem at all. So folks, thanks for watching this video, and probably this video series. I might make it into 2 or 3 videos because it's taken a long time. I've not filmed everything. There's been lots of on and off fitting, checking, re-drilling, a lot of messing about, making the brackets and such, and as you'll have noted if you've seen the earlier part, made a bracket for the bottom which I've not ended up using. It's not necessary at all, there's plenty of strength there without it, so that's better. I'm happy with that. Less metal on the bike, and it's away from the oil filter. I was never quite happy with that. So yeah, any questions, let me know. I think probably most people wouldn't want to bother doing all this hassle. It's been quite a long process. If I'd realised how long it took from start to finish, I might not have started it. But yeah, there we are. Main problems lining up the holes, drilling the holes in the right place, particularly with the offset brackets underneath. But yeah, I'm very happy with it and hope you like it. If you don't, each to their own. I'm sure, as I say, a lot of people will prefer metal, but I think particularly on this black bike that fits in fine. So thanks for watching, ride safe, take care, and subscribe if you don't for more things like this, and give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. See you again soon.